Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and all the girls. You are welcome once again to the Free Talk Podcast. We want to thank you guys. I will always thank you for watching. I will always thank you for subscribing. For those of you that did not subscribe, please go and subscribe. I will always appreciate you. Thanks. But I give thanks to God on your behalf. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. My co-hosts are not here today. CY has a show, and of course, Tosin Ajala the traveler, Oti travel. So, but I'm here with, in fact, let me start by introducing myself before I introduce these people. Of course, I'm your host. My name is Creamy Johnson, Creamy Pepe. Omana bouncing, Omo dudu bikoroshi, Omo ti yefi ojanai kikpon. Very fat and chubby, fluffy like agege bread, beautiful like you don't know. Want to thank you again for watching. And with no further ado, let us just jump right into the show. Before we move, let me introduce to you our guest. Let me start with one of the most controversial people on planet Earth and on social media. I've not seen somebody that don't care. He says what he wants to say, how he wants to say it. He has said I should stop introducing him, but hey, whatever. That's my big brother. His name is Victor King.
Okay, so now me get all those.
But now you get him.
I thought you were trying to introduce him.
Now you get controversial.
Well, since they introduced me like gangster, I'll greet you like gangster. No problem. Let's do it.
Of course, he's not a visitor to the show. We're trying to get him to be a permanent member of staff. That's what I'm saying. He's stubborn like a shoe.
I'm soft like.
See,
but it just depends. You cannot be normal in this world. How are you normal in an abnormal world? It's not. It didn't go.
You see what I'm saying? But anywho's, I'd like to introduce to you a very beautiful sister of mine. It's her first time joining us on this podcast. Mm-hmm. She is the CEO of African Import and Export Solutions.
God damn it.
She's not a small fry. In fact, there's a way they wrote that I should introduce her, but very unfortunately, I cannot introduce her that way because all of her beautiful,
drop dead
gorgeous, very fine girl. She has 2 boys, hardworking. She's the CEO of African Import and Export Solution. Her company helps individuals and businesses to ship goods from Nigeria to the US and also from US to all over the world or Nigeria to anywhere in the world. They just opened a new branch in Delaware, right. And that's what she came here for.
Oh, okay.
Can fly one company open in Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bisola Ison.
Hi everyone. I'm happy to be here.
I feel like less privileged. It's okay.
Anyways, the information will be on the caption below about the company, and her handle and business handle will be on the caption below. So make sure for all your shipping, you want to ship from America to Turkey, from Nigeria to Istanbul, she's your plug.
Ship like
they ship.
They ship fire.
Go there, my phone. You need discount.
Almost everything I use or do or eat is
shipped
from Nigeria.
Right.
Everything. I don't wear designers. I wear Nigeria.
Amen.
Right. Made in Lagos, made in Nigeria, made in Africa to the world.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
Africa to the world.
Yes.
All right. Let's jump right into the topic for today. Our topic for today says, have you ever fantasized about another woman or a man while in a marriage or in a relationship?
Creamy, is this a question on the topic of this discussion?
The topic is a question.
Okay, yes.
You don't even get joy.
There's no we don't run ourselves. Yes. Yes, straight up answer.
So why did you say that? Why did you say yes?
Why have I fantasized?
As a married man.
Okay, so the problem I have is that my wife watched this podcast. I don't know why she's following you people. Maybe unfollow these people straight up. Okay, so can we have this conversation?
Yes,
Right.
free talk.
Have I ever fantasized? Like I said, yes. I'll probably do another one today. Because it is human to do so. Now, the fact that marriage is not a cult group that you join.
Right.
It's not an hypnotism that changed the frame of your mind. The moment you walk to the altar and you marry, and after it's only to the unmarried that they think that when you marry everything about you change. It's a lie. You are still the same you.
I agree.
You have the same elements. You have the same. What makes the difference is the commitment, which is the investment, right?
Okay.
And the discipline, which is the restraint.
Okay.
Is what now begins to become the measure that don't makes you, gallivant around. But it doesn't mean the person or the persona is on the every man. I'm not going to speak from a woman's perspective because I leave you guys to do that except people say what I don't like. Now,
Jesus is Lord.
from a man's perspective, every man have the capacity, the capability, and the tendency to fantasize.
Okay.
Or in fact, that fantasize be like big English, to cheat. Every man has the capacity, the capability, and the tendency to do so.
Okay.
Now, what makes the ones that don't cheat not cheat is not because they are Superman. It's because they have been able to subject their desires into, to put on that measure and the commitment they have and the respect they have for their marriage.
Okay.
So, at one point or the other, see, for a married man, the day you marry a woman, that following week you will see a woman that you should have married other than your wife. You understand? You will always see. So exactly when your wife pisses you off,
that's when you now remember.
You realize that every married man felt they made the wrong choice at one point or the other. Because you see, that's why your wife is treating you bad, and then you think that the solution is to marry another one. You are a very stupid human being. Because that another one will still misbehave. There's no is the motivational speaker are the problem of this world. Because they give you 20, 50 things for you to be looking for. 7 bullet points before you say yes. Those things begins to make it look like you're supposed to assume perfection or achieve or see perfection in a person. So most times when you marry somebody, you will see somebody that you should have married. Now, what keep you to this when you are married? My uncle said something to me when I get married. He said, "Do you love her?" I say yes. Do you love him? He said yes. He said, from today, he said, you will choose who to marry, and then you should be married to your choice.
And stay committed to that person.
You understand? You are married to your choice. It's a decision you have made, and your marriage is to your choice. So it's the commitment that now keeps us having respect for that commitment, not want to. If I respect you, I don't want to upset you.
Right.
Most times there are things that I can get away with. I'll be sharp guy. My wife is a very intelligent person, but I don't care how intelligent she is. She is book smart, I'm street smart. There are two different things. There are so many things I can do and get away with. Clear cut. The nature of my job permits me to get away with it. What is making me not do it is not because I don't see. You see, men who don't cheat because they don't want to run into trouble, they don't want their wife to find out. They have not gotten there yet. You are there when you have every capacity to do it and not get caught, and you don't do it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the only reason why I'm not doing it is not because I don't want her to find out. It is because I have realized that I don't have the mental strength to be chasing 2 women at the same time. And I don't want problem in my life. That's all.
Do you agree with him?
I quite agree with him in the sense that,
Can you move your mic closer to your mouth?
I quite agree with him in the sense that we are human, right? and it's okay to admire, but when it is wrong is when you take it to the next level, right? I'll categorize it into two. I would say there's the armless admiration and there's a red flag admiration. The armless admiration in the sense that, oh, you're cute, and let it end there. Oh, I like you smell good, let it end there. Oh, you dress nice, let it end there. But by the time you start, pursuing the thoughts of, what you've seen and all of that, and that's where it goes wrong, And things that can help you are, having this discussion with your partner as well. So, babe, I went for a meeting today and I saw this guy, he talked so that's being open, also helps you not to pursue these things further.
One question for you, so he can answer that question.
Right.
Based off of what you said being open to your spouse about you being attracted to someone or whatever, bro.
The fact that I admire you doesn't mean I'm attracted to you.
Okay.
I see you, I like what I see, and that ends there. Being attracted to you is now me pursuing.
Are you saying from your point of view or from
my
a woman's
perspective?
Okay.
Right? From my perspective.
Do you think it is possible to be
Right.
attracted to even while you're married?
Attracted to someone else? Yeah, that's you pursuing now what you've seen.
Do you have two different things?
They're
Do
not
you
two
think
different
it
things
is
for me.
possible to be attracted to somebody else?
While you're married?
If you want to, yes.
Oh,
If you want to
think
pursue
we
it.
decide that? No,
But you said
we
something
didn't say
now.
you pursue
No.
it.
You
We
said,
didn't-
some,
we're not
you
talking
said
about
something
pursuing it.
earlier. You said
But
something
can you be
earlier.
attracted?
You said something earlier as well. You were like, this marriage thing. The only reason why you would not want to do it is because of the commitment and the consciousness not to do it. Because you're committed and you're invested in your marriage. Right? But can you do otherwise? Yes, we're humans. You can do otherwise.
So the major question that we're asking is,
Right.
can you be attracted? This time you are speaking further, like after the attraction. Can you can you be attracted? Can you just, being a married woman, can you be attracted to another person, either male or female?
For me, in marriage or in a committed relationship, I refuse to be attracted to someone else.
Okay.
So I think that answers it.
Okay, that's fine, but that makes it sounds like we choose how our emotions play out. If everybody can choose what they're attracted to or what they are not attracted to, I think, in fact, some people will not even be couples in the first place. Do you know how many people married against what they're attracted to?
Why would you marry against what you're attracted
Yeah,
to?
there's a very high possibility for that.
possibility.
And that is why there's also a high rate of divorce.
Not
Because
really.
you married
Some
against
of
what
those
you're
marriages
attracted
work.
to.
So to agree, I agree with what King is saying, because so sometimes the physical attraction is not everything.
Right.
The physical attraction is what makes you. It's an attraction. You just lady, they're fine. Or this guy is fine. But in further conversing with that person and speaking about your goals and how it aligns with each other, then you know that, oh no, I cannot be with this person. I think I agree with what he's saying, because you can marry somebody that you are not absolutely attracted to. Does not mean that that person and you are not compatible.
Exactly. Compatibility has nothing to do with attraction.
I'm telling you.
It's part of it.
It's part of it, but it's not the main
So
cause.
it's a function of, at the point where a man want to marry, it becomes of what is important to him.
you in that moment.
Because you see, some people will take one of the most misunderstood phrase, respect, over anything other thing. He doesn't care what she looks like.
Right.
This one respects me more. Of course, who respect to a typical Nigerian man is a woman that they can, it's their cake and have it with. You understand? The one that they can feel that they are in control over, the one that they will be wrong and she will still apologize. Yeah. That kind of a thing. That's what they consider respect. So there's a man that will choose that. There's a man that will marry for economic importance. Again, which is not absolutely wrong.
I agree.
You understand? Some will marry for religious sake. She's so God-fearing. She's committed. She lead fellowship and all that nonsense. So again, in his own word, I call it nonsense. In his own word, it might be the most important thing to him.
Yeah.
It's a question of time. Would you ever bow? You understand? To some, they marry for family bonds. So it's always a function of what is important. You know, people marry name.
Yes,
people marry name. Just what's his last name? Is that all thing? So it becomes a question of what is important to the man as at that time. Most time the attraction. See, you might be attracted to what is not good for you. I like Coke. I've been doing weight loss now for like a year. As I'm losing it, I'm gaining it because I will not leave Coke alone. I've lost 40 pounds, but last week I realized I gained 7
But you have
pounds.
a control over it. Yes, you do.
I have a control, but I choose not to control it.
You choose not to. There's a choice here.
Why? Because I like it. You understand? So if it is by attraction, you can be attracted to what is not good for you. So most times it's not about the attraction. For men, most times when men can date anything. When they want to marry, it becomes a function of what is important to them. So many men marry a woman that they are not attracted to in real sense. And
then they get into the marriage and then they start getting attracted to something else.
If they marry the one they are attracted to, they will still be attracted to something else. It has something to do with that.
Why do you say that?
Okay, so you see, for a man, when it comes to attraction or sexual satisfaction, in fact, that word attraction does not even exist in a man's world. A man can get off his wife right now and still watch blue film. What's wrong with you? You understand? It has nothing to do with it. The fact that she married a woman that is attracted to does not mean that he will step out and see another woman and he will not feel like, God damn it. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that the wife is perfect does not mean. Have you not seen men cheat and you see their wife, you'll be like, what is he looking for? And then you see the girl is cheating with outside, you'll be like, as how? The wife with we don't born 3 pikin go find pass the young lady where they pursue for outside. She'll begin to wonder what is it. So for a man, it's not attraction.
Bisola.
For a man, it's not attraction, then it is what?
Well, I'm not going to speak for every man so that they will not say, but the truth is, men are just built like that.
Who built them? See, that's the same thing that you people
man are just built like that.
Who built them? Because
okay, so
from the beginning, it was not so.
It was so from the beginning.
It was not so from the beginning. When God created heaven and earth and now said He created man. I'm not God's PA, but it was not. It's not scriptural. It's not written anywhere that you were created to just be spreading your spam everywhere.
I am not validating these things.
I know you're not validating it, but no, I agree.
Let me explain it to you.
But that verbiage is enabling bad behavior. I don't like it.
Well, whoever that means they are translating it wrongly. So men are predators, right? And I can prove that to you from the scripture.
Yeah, I was going to say explain.
Men are predators. Men are designed to chase. Men are natural leaders, right? They are designed. Men are created to create their own world. You understand? When God created the heaven and earth and put Adam there, God was the creator. But Adam was the owner. Did you realize?
Yes.
After everything that God created, God will call Adam and he begins to name them. It is Adam that was naming them. You know why? Every man has been given the power to create his own world by his own self. So men are predators. Men like to chase. I told you the last time I came here that as much as I like a girl to droll and adore me, if you come and propose to me, I will call my pastor on you. Because I will call the police, because it's very off for you as a woman to... I've been in a situation, in my bachelor's days where there are women who desperately want to have me, and I understand their passion. I mean, who will not want to marry me in the first place?
You rate yourself.
so
you too rate yourself.
so I don't see them as a bad person because they were chasing me all around. But I have a problem with the fact that they are desperately making effort. Do you know, a prophet called me from Nigeria and they said they are in and it was when they are doing the share that they saw my picture. Fortunately for me, the Puli was one of my diehard fans. She saw my picture and she called me from there. One stupid, desperate lady took my name there for them to tie me down.
So,
Sure, you understand. That's how much I've suffered the hand of women.
You're suffering.
For some reason, I'm always following the hand of very desperate women.
Oh.
You know, you can't. You have no idea of things I've been through. Like women will be like, I just. You know, women's emotions resolve into rage and anger when it's not met.
Yes.
Yeah.
So most times when they try and it's not working, I become their front enemy. If you ever see me in a scandal in this world, anytime online, it's
Now,
one woman that
issue.
wants me that I did not give attention. They're always sponsoring those scandals and all of those. So they don't block me to this. I'm not used to it. I enjoy it. Like I take pleasure from it. So now what I say? So man are predators. Man are designed to chase. Man are designed to. Now the fact that an hunter kill an antelope today, you think is the reason why we see give me a smaller animal, a grass cutter tomorrow and will not chase it. No, we still chase. You understand? So it's just so when we say it is innate for a man, it's not because we're enabling the behavior. We are just saying they have the capacity. And again, the mistake a woman will make is to feel like I'm everything. You are drop dead gorgeous. You are giving everything. You are giving him some assault. I'm gonna define everything. Morning, afternoon, he's hitting you like a doctor's prescription. 2 in the morning, 2 in the night, and you think that that will quench. Now you think that will satisfy him. That's correct. But you think that is it satisfied? Yes. But you think that will quench his appetite from seeing somebody else. You are very wrong.
You know, to put perspective, right, in this whole story, this whole thing, I want to quickly talk about a story that was emailed to us about a couple of days ago, which brought about this topic. It's a story about a young girl, a single mom, who, you know, migrated here, and of course life happened. She's no more with the guy.
Okay.
And then she was like, okay, you know what, I want to move ahead with my life. I want to start enjoying myself. So she started dating this one other guy that is also a single father. Okay. Right? In fact, the guy was transparent.
But she had broken up with the other.
Oh, she had broken up with the first guy. And then, you know, the guy told her transparently that, baby, I'm not in, I don't want to marry. I just want us to, I want a clear understanding. Let us just be, you know, enjoying ourselves.
The single father?
Yeah, the single father. If later in the future, something comes out of it,
fine.
Oh well, but he was transparent about that. But in his transparency, he forgot to give one little detail, which was that he was still actively dating his baby mama. He had made up his mind that he was going to marry his baby mama and was going to propose to his baby mama this year.
Do you see that even Creamy was wrong?
So
because you introduced the guy as a single father, that's not correct. That's not the single father.
He's single.
He's not single.
He's not married to the baby mama.
But he's not single either.
But he's in a relationship.
Is he married?
He's not single.
So what was I supposed to call him?
He's engaged.
No, they're not yet engaged.
No,
they're not yet engaged.
He's not engaged. So he's a single father.
He's a single father.
Still in a committed relationship.
Thank you.
With the mother of
this world.
With the
somebody
mother
that
of
has given birth to you, is auto engaged. You are engaged. If somebody gave birth to a child for a man, they are engaged as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to hear all those nonsense.
No, because they've had that child. The child is about 6 or 7 years old, and they made up their mind that they were not going to be with each other. In fact, they tried to be with other people. Then they now say, you know what, we've tried to be with other people.
The single father in this situation is cheating.
So
on who?
On the lady that just broke up with a man.
So let me finish the story,
right,
so that you guys, because
it's not being truthful.
The lady is watching. So and I already told her that I was going to talk about it on the podcast. Okay. And one of the things that, you know, so after, let me just give the story. He didn't give that detail that he is back.
He's going back with the baby mama.
And he's getting ready to propose. So she was still holding on to hope that even though he has told me transparently that nothing, we're just shagging up, she was still holding on to at least he's single. I still have a chance. Single, he has a child, me to have a child. Where I have bread, half of a bread, right? Fast forward to one day, she figures out that she's pregnant.
Oh, this story is not gonna end up good.
And then when she figured out she was pregnant, the first thing that came to her head was, I need to let him know that I'm pregnant. But before she got pregnant, a couple of weeks before then, she started feeling some kind of way about him. You know, women, when you start when you give a woman a reason to suspect,
the instinct is always right.
So he gave her reasons to suspect that maybe whatever the case may be, and woman, be smart. If FBI, I don't know what you guys are doing, recruit a lot of women in your job. You get a lot of this thing. Long story short, she now did research and did the FBI work. She now found an address that was weird, and then she went to that address, and when she knocked on the door, it was baby mama's address. The guy was in the house that day. When the guy was in the house that day, the baby mama said, hi, may I help you? Say, yes, I'm so and so person, and I'm looking for, just for the sake of the podcast, I'll just give them generic name. My name is Rosabelle, and I'm looking for Jacob. And the baby mama is like, okay, 1 second, hope there's no problem. He said, no problem. Jacob, Rosabelle is looking for you. And Jacob said, who is that? It's Rosabelle.
She shows up.
He peeps and he sees her. Brother man, as a guy man now, just like, hey, what's up? Like, he was kind of downplaying it. And then she was kind of pissed off because he kept her waiting, and then the baby mama was about to take the child to school. So she now intentionally now said hello to the child and called the child's name.
By name.
The baby mama just went, like her brain just went, cha-cha-cha-cha.
Like, what's going on?
What's going on? How am you know my pikin? Anyways, the baby mama goes, takes the child to school, and then, of course, the boy didn't come outside. And it aggravated her some more. She gets angry, goes into her car, meets baby mama outside. Baby mama was waiting for her. Baby mama said, sister.
Come here,
so she didn't see the guy. Jacob didn't come out.
Jacob had no yet come out. Baby mama, what's the baby mama say? What's up, sister? What is the problem? Hope there's no problem. I saw how your face was very strong. Are you pregnant?
Shit.
She did not answer. Sister, talk to me now. Are you pregnant? And if you are pregnant, tell me.
The baby mama was asking the
yes, lady. And then she now responded, yes, I'm pregnant. Baby mama said, ha. And she just said, yes, I'm pregnant. Here comes Brother Jacob walking out of the door. Brother Jacob, Sister Rosabelle pregnant. And baby mama gets into her car and goes. Now, baby mama is upset. Baby mama has left the house. Now, she's now telling, Rosabelle is telling Jacob that, you did not tell me that you were committed. I won't have, you gave me false hope. And the guy was like, but I told you
that I don't want nothing.
That I don't want anything. So in this kind of situation, what are your take?
Too many wrong things.
Ladies' face, so that I will not escalate.
too many wrong things in the equation.
Okay.
First of all, the Jacob guy is the big problem here. He's a cheat, he's a liar, he's a manipulator, he's everything terrible, right?
Okay.
Now, the lady, the single mother, the Rosabelle, right? In this situation, a guy made it clear to you that he doesn't want more. And there's something with, us ladies, when something is being made clear, there's a way we sneakily always try to, want more. Because I really don't know why a guy has told you that, let's just be doing this for now, nothing more, right? And then you still go ahead to have unprotected sex with the guy to the extent of getting pregnant for the guy. So what do you want him to do now? He made it clear in the beginning.
Yeah.
So why are you crying foul now?
She's really crying.
Yeah, she can't be doing that. It's on you, girl.
And she's saying she's not going to take out the...
Okay, that's on you, because if the guy decides not to take care of that child, he made it clear from the beginning not to want anything more, right? But in all of this, Jacob is a big problem.
Okay.
Like I said, I really don't know. It's a big problem. Jacob is a problem here. Is a manipulator here. Because if he had told the girl that, oh, I'm still with my baby mama,
right,
I'm sure the other lady would not pursue the relationship further.
And that's what she said.
Yeah. So Jacob is the problem here. I'm sorry, girl. I mean, a child is a blessing. You should have your baby, and hopefully Jacob comes through.
So, Victor King.
Lord, please help me. Okay, so it appears to me that Auntie Rosabel actually wanted a child.
That's what I said.
And there is nothing that is wrong with that, except for the fact that I want to use Yahoo means to have the child. Clearly, she really wants to have a child.
Why do you say that?
She got pregnant, and then that's the only time where it began to occur to her to begin to look for the guy.
FBI.
You did not see Pharaoh there. How come you did not investigate? You did not investigate before you get pregnant.
Right?
It make no damn sense.
Yeah. So sorry to cut you short, yeah. But I also noticed that with all the stories that we've seen in recent times, we've heard, we've read, we've listened to, in recent times, I've noticed that you really cannot use a child to tie a man down. Right. In this day and age.
Creamy, there are some details we need about to get the root of this thing. Is this lady in America?
Yes.
Okay, well, American ladies get pregnant on purpose because they want to have a child. They are not even tying down. They want a child, period.
She just wants a child.
No, but she's a single mom. She has a child.
She wants more.
So why does she want a child? Or she wanted to use a child to create something stronger with the guy.
She wants to. I don't even think.
She wants to use a child to create a bond with the guy.
Okay, so let me go back to that story. But Jacob, that says clearly, I don't want to have anything serious. I've said it on this podcast before. Women are believers. Women will see black like this, kuru, and hope that if they persist and remain consistent, it will turn to white one day. For whatever reason. That's why you have more women in church. Women are believers. Women believe anything. When Bible says they hope against hope, it's women they are talking about. they in an hopeless situation, they are still seeing hope. Now the problem with that is that if the hope turns out that it did not come out the way they want, then they act the victim. Like, oh, you did not. You know them well what you are stepping into in the first place. Right. But you see, it's an understanding to say they know. They actually don't know, because women see two things: what it is and what they want it to be. That's what they are saying at the same time. You understand? So most times when they are dealing with a guy, they see who the guy is and they are seeing who they want the guy to be. And most times they see more of who they want the guy to be than who the guy is. So they always negate the details of what it is. However, let me get it, Brother Jacob. You see, I don't like this culture in our society where they say, hey, you see, clear cut. He told the girl that he doesn't want a child. And then we would now say, okay, why did you get pregnant then? It's your fault, right? I don't like that idea. Dude, you don't want something serious with the girl, use a goddamn condom. Right. Let's stop making the woman look like she's the one that is responsible to control the sperm of the man. No, it's wrong. How can a man want to be a leader in one place and not a leader in another place? If you want to be a leader all through. That means you are the one in charge of when conception to take place or not.
You control that.
Women they are always at the receiving end, and they should be at the receiving end. In the issue of conception, they are still at the receiving end. So how do you blame the receiver
When you the giver
and you just want to exonerate the giver. No, as a man, you don't want some distress. I was a bachelor for 4 years, and I deliberately don't want anybody to be with me because she's pregnant. It never happened. Don't ask me how.
Aboni Baba.
It never happened. It did not happen.
Come on.
It's not happened. Was I out there? In fact, that's the most outest day of my life. You understand? But it never happened. So it's a man cannot. You can't. This is why I don't like it. I come with equity must come with clearance. The African men, when they want to start talking about respect, you want to be leader in every phase. There's no way you want to tell me, I told you I don't want a child. That sounds stupid to me. If you don't want a child, use condom.
By all means,
use condom. I don't know any woman that you will pull out a condom for and she will say no, I want it straight. I've never heard of it.
It's
maybe
rare.
there is.
That means there are, but it's rare.
But in that case, then you will say, sure, I want to protect myself.
And
then
you said no.
You said no. At least it will make sense to me. So now in this case, moreover, that's why I caught in there. To even call this guy single is don't make sense to me. Somebody who has been with a woman, they have kids together, they are going through issues. So if me and my wife fight now, right, we are not divorced.
That's different.
But it's different. They're not married. They were never married.
Jacob never married
the baby mama.
So it's different.
Okay, so you people who always not married to sound like it's a ritual. What difference does it make?
I mean, they from the beginning when the baby mama.
Do they have a child together?
Yes.
That's all I want to hear.
No,
they are married.
Having children
Do you know
together
that by law
doesn't equate.
Do you know that by law?
Well,
that's what they call customary marriage.
Bisola.
By law, that's customary. You have a child with a woman. If I don't know anyone, at least I know the Lagos State government. If you have a child with a woman, it's your wife.
No, that's not correct.
Now, it's not pronounced on paper, but if that, okay, now look, see where hypocrisy is. If that same man die, will that woman have a legal right to make claims? Yes or no?
The woman doesn't have a legal right to make claims.
The child,
but the child has got a legal right to make claims.
Because
that child
who is making that
came
claim on behalf of the child?
If the child is not of age,
it's not of age. It's not if the child is not of age.
Then the mother can do that. She's doing that on behalf of her child.
Okay.
Not for herself.
Not for herself.
She doesn't have any customary right.
I mean,
but it's part of everybody journey. When it's in your duty, be more for you. Whether you like it or not, you cannot erase her out of his life forever.
Absolutely, I agree.
Forever. So that's not even consequential now. He has a child together. They are going through moment because that's what it sounds like to me. They are not over. They've never been over. They're just going through moments. Everybody going to do his thing.
So why didn't you state it clearly? Why did he have to lie?
And then they came back to now realize that okay, the two of us are a mess without each other. And so maybe in the process of where they were gallivanting and everybody is doing them,
You're trying to make an excuse for him. You're trying to make an excuse for him.
Was when he met. Was when he met.
You were trying to make an excuse.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Was when he met this other lady.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. So at that point where you've met me, and you reconciled with your baby mama.
Maybe they've not reconciled.
Come back to tell me.
No,
I'm not with my baby mama. Please, I'd like
they've reconciled.
Even wait, planning proposal.
Jacob
wait.
is a useless man.
See, wait. There was a moment where you said that they both dated other people.
Yeah, other people, yes.
Maybe it was that face he met Roosevelt. Right?
You're correct, yes.
Do you understand? So they are not necessarily together with the baby mamas at that time. In between, while I was eating Roosevelt, the two of them started talking things out.
Okay.
And things begin to change. Is he supposed to come back to Roosevelt and say, me and my baby mama start talking and things are working out and we're going to be together? Maybe.
Absolutely, you should.
You understand? Maybe. But does he hold that? No.
He does.
Okay, I will tell you why. Because they are not 18. Okay, so you people want me to be wrong, I will be wrong with you. This man met this woman and It's not forget what the man said. This man just lead because she agreed to it. This man tell this woman that I don't want to be serious, and she said yes. Let's use a lay direct man language. You know they are not in a relationship, right?
Yes, they are just friends with benefits.
They are not friends. They are on share one.
You want Shara want to do your
No, I disagree with
No,
you.
they are not in a relationship.
Because
They are
he
not
made
in a
it clear
relationship.
that he doesn't want.
I don't want to be serious.
Seriously, he made it very clear. It was very
What is
vocal
relationship
about it. But she, in her defense, she said what he was doing was against what he said. Like he was acting as though they were in a full-blown relationship.
Okay, so I've been in this situation. I was waiting for you to say that thing that will piss me off. Now you did. A girl reached out to me and said, I've been trying to get your attention for 2 years.
Listen to your mic.
I really like you, and this is in God's name, in the presence of God and man, you. My response to her was that I will destroy your life. I'm dead serious. I said, I respect you. I don't know you, but I respect you a lot. I can't be in a relationship with you. If I've been in a relationship with you, I will destroy your life. And I meant it then. Like I said, I'm not in a mental place to be in a relationship with anybody. I appreciate your courage to come forward, but I cannot be in a relationship. And for weeks, she was trying to, and I said, sister, could it work? And she said, she cried. I didn't hear from her for a minute. And then later she always said, you didn't even ask of me. And then she said, she thought of it and she appreciated my honesty. And I said, you're welcome. I said, but at least can we be friends? Why not? She's out of state. I think she was in Texas then. We talk almost every day. And then one day he said, at least make it see me. You want to come and see me? Why not? What are friends for? She came to see me, spent 3 nights, and she left.
You guys saw each other?
No, we knew each other.
Amen.
So, and then there was another time I was in Dallas. Okay, I'm going to be in town. She was around. She wanted me to stay in her house. I don't know. I already paid for my hotel and all of those things. And for a couple of days, and then that's how we get talking. She would always listen to, have you eaten? And she said, every day, she was part of my daily life. And then I met my wife. Guess the first person I told.
You told her.
Hold up.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for her permission. She's just because she was like on my 5 and 6 then.
Okay.
So it's not like I told her, I see this guy I want to date. No. I met this girl, this one. In fact, the first time my wife came to my house, I told her about it. That's how much I know send her to me. So the next day I gave her that gist. She was having an attitude like, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
And then for like some days, I think she thought she can hold it, but she couldn't hold it. And then she called me and she started crying so bad. And she said she thought we've gone past and she thought I'm like, thought as how? So this is the problem. Let me pause before I finish this story. Men don't break deals. If he tell you no in 1992, it's no till today when it comes to a relationship. If he did not love you before,
there's every possibility that it will change.
It's 99.0 that it will not change. If he says we are not serious, don't assume that. So because you see why I make to this excuse is that when I now this guy was treating me like I broke her heart. The crazy part was that in the initial stage, she was like, oh, that's good for you. She even asked me questions about her, right? She advised me about her. Not until when, and that one too was during like evil spirit, she was misbehaving. She almost lose her dream husband with misbehavior. So, me too, like I told you, I don't chase anybody. I know sense, so we didn't see each other, we didn't talk for a while. God just arranged it again, we now saw again and I saw, you remember that girl right there? I saw her yesterday. And time flies, and you know me, if I'm convinced, I move like the speed of light. I don't need you. This madness to think that one girl have to prove herself before you marry her. I don't expect good perfect. So you understand? I don't believe in those things. So our relationship moved a little bit faster, and then I proposed to her. I think this girl thought what I said to her is applicable to everybody. Do you understand? Me saying I'm not in the space to date, because that was the only thing she held against me. She said, I said that I'm not in the mental space to date anybody. I said, as at when I met you. That changed. Do I need to come and call you to tell you that now I'm ready to date? No, I don't owe you that. That's where I'm going with these people. I'm going back to these people. I don't owe you that. We are never 18.
I don't agree.
It's my personal life. I don't owe you that.
No, you don't owe me any explanation as to why you made your decision. But out of respect for the fact that we are shagging up, you owed me that information to tell me that I am moving on.
Creamy. The guy's statement that I don't want anything serious. It's not I don't want anything serious in life. I don't want anything serious with you.
Agreed.
No. Is that what you said?
That's what it is. That's what it always is.
Whatever it is they had,
yes,
would not lead to
anything. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
but
it's exclusive.
Anyways.
No, we are not together. It's exclusive to
house
her.
anyways.
I don't care if I'm so. Why I went to that story is
you
that
act like we're in a proper relationship
you are
anyways.
Like a fiancé to me, because that's what I said. But the way you've been doing, you've been there for me.
So Victor, let's say this way. Victor, let's say this way. Victor, let's say this way.
You're not explaining to her is you being manipulative.
Why do I have to explain?
Let's even say this way.
You can only explain to somebody that you are committed to. We don't have that commitment.
No, Victor. Okay, let's even say you're not committed to the person.
Now you lose guard now.
No, say you don't owe her anything. Whatever the case may be, but because you saw her as a friend enough to bring your child around her, to bring your child, spend time with her and your child, you talk about important stuff that has to do with you, with that particular individual, and in that moment the one thing that you think that is relevant and relative to both of you life. I'm not saying he doesn't. He owed it for the sake of their friendship, one, and the respect for their friendship, two, and the respect for the fact that they are shagging up with each other. He needed to give her that information. Yes.
So wait, hold on.
Again,
so let me explain this
even for the sake of self-respect and integrity.
What you need is that.
Yes, you needed to be transparent about it.
Making it sound like they are committed. They are not committed now. They are not.
No.
They are sleeping with each other. Yeah. That's not commitment.
Whoever you're sleeping with, you know level of explanation. I don't care.
You know that sex translates to different thing between a man and a woman. It's different. So the problem you people have is that you take sex too serious. We don't.
Not all women.
Okay, but majority women. So because the way you are saying it, because they are sleeping with each other is the reason why I should tell you.
Okay, let's remove that. What about their friendship? Based off of the story you gave about your friend, you owed it to her, but you told her because you respected the friendship you both had.
I didn't tell her. I was gisting her.
That's what I'm saying. But
it was just a gist.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, the information came out of you.
Yes.
Whatever intent that came behind
what I'm saying is, if I choose not to, I don't hold her.
Did you or did you not tell her?
I did, because it's just me. I don't send anybody.
That's what I'm saying. That's where Bisola is coming from.
You don't have to send anybody.
That's where Bisola is coming from. That's where the manipulation comes in.
I just told her for
put her in a good
place to make up her mind. She cried about it and she moved on.
That reminds me.
In her head, she was already dating you.
Yes.
If you don't know.
So what you said, the girl said, is where I have problem to say that. Okay, yes, you told me that we are not 18, but then you've been acting like boyfriend, like fiancé. Okay, so whatever way you translate my action, you are responsible for it.
I agree.
If I tell you we are not 18, we are not 18.
I agree.
How come you believe my action more than my words? Does that make any sense?
I
told you we are not 18. You're telling me that I'm acting.
No, that one I agree.
Because I've been there. So you tell me that you've been there for my children. Even my children look up to you. But I told you I'm not dating you. I'm doing that one. I agree. What's wrong with you?
I agree with you on that.
Stop making it. You broke my. No, I did not. If you had a taraka, what's wrong with you? You understand? You don't make any sense to me. It don't make any sense to me. So I have a question for
Rosabel didn't have to find out that way. Anyway.
You said something that
I agree with you.
I was holding on to ask you a question.
Okay.
She said something that I like, but not really. I don't really like it. But she said, when you are having feelings for somebody while you are in marriage, that's the essence. That is the need for you to discuss with your spouse.
Yeah.
Right?
Be open.
Man.
So you don't get tempted.
Between me and you and God.
Right.
You know that's only a theory in the world of women.
It's not a theory.
There's no sensible man that should ever do that nonsense.
A man or a lady?
There's no man that should do that nonsense.
Both.
No.
So you're telling me you can't go out, you know, to the gym, to the club, to a business meeting, and then you know you have people talking to you, trying to get to you, you know, toast you,
and then you come back home and tell your wife.
Tell your partner.
Yes, no. Let's not say partner. A woman can possibly tell her husband. But any sensible man knows not to say that nonsense to your wife.
Okay, but I'm talking from a lady's perspective.
So Bisola, let's not give it. Let's not make it. Let me break it down. For a man, in my opinion, if you know the woman you married and you know her level of emotional intelligence, you know what she can handle, you know what her capacity is, you can be able to say, babe, oh mokoto sheleleni, yeah, I saw so and so person and this happened. Now the way you put the story, it also determines how the lady will receive it. If you are coming to me in this way and like, omo, hey, look shit, omo to and Tasha, you're saying that way, I'll be laughing with you that oh God, you know. But you now come to me and then you don't know your wife's level of emotional intelligence. You someone that's already a train wreck in terms of emotions. You now come and tell her that someone that already has low self-esteem, someone that already feels unloved, and all those. You're already battling with that battle. Then you now come and add this one on top of it. Of course, she's going to react now. That, in my opinion.
So let me give you a man's perspective. For your own peace of mind, for you to live, to have long life and prosperity, take that into the grave. Yes, I agree with you, because you see, the nature of sin is secret. What you discuss, you can be delivered from it.
Yes.
Discuss with any other person except your wife.
But why do you think the woman most women cannot?
Because women like the truth, but they can't handle it. So this is the thing.
Women or some women?
Women are making black estimate. You think I send you. Now let me tell it to you.
Not all women though.
Wait, let me explain it to you. Now when you are making that confession to your wife, let's say your wife have emotional intelligence. What do you call it now?
Emotional intelligence.
Your wife have it. So you managed to sleep and still wake up alive. You did not get strangulated. There's no escalation. No those things. Any sensible man, where's my camera? Man, don't try this at all. Don't ever do that nonsense. Now, see, for the sake of women knows that, you know, men likes, I don't care how hard a man is, a man likes to be socially acceptable. If not for yourself, for the sake of that woman, because they might have a gala night at your job that your wife will be invited, and that woman is already on a radar like that because of your stupid ass confession. Maybe the woman did not even make any advances to you. Now you just they lost.
True.
Do you understand?
True.
Women don't forget those things.
Of course. True.
That woman now hug your wife. The woman is your wife is. You are now saying me like Bushy fun my attitude idiot in here. We're not going to fun tell them in the first place. You understand? Because women don't have the attitude to take those information and forget about it. You understand? They will keep it. So sometimes we keep those things. It's not because we have an intention to nurse it, but while you are thinking of yourself, you are thinking of that person too. You are thinking of how your wife will respond. You see, there's too many. So
you're saying something like that. Yeah. While you're thinking of yourself, you're thinking of that person. For me, the person is not a factor.
Not to a man. That's why I started by telling you that men, the value of a man has to do with social acceptance. So it's you people's word that you think that you are black and white. They say that girl is bad, and then you don't mind to reckon it. Men don't. That's why you see a man will be mistreated, and he will still be attending to that person with a little bit of fairness. Because you see, when it comes to out there, not only our wife will they go brutal on anyhow. You've not noticed that a man is nicer outside than inside.
It's true.
Because it's a social assistant. It's part of what makes us.
So you now said that a woman can tell her spouse about someone wanting or whatever, the same event, and a man would
no,
not.
we didn't ask you to, but if you can, it's safer. I'm just saying it's safer.
Why
for
why
woman.
do you think it's safer?
Because
you think men handle it
think men
better?
handle it
yes,
better?
men handle it better. Now, the worst thing that can happen for a man is to say, okay, so let me tell you in the man's word. If you, as my wife, tell me about a man that you're having some kind of feelings for, the fact that you tell me alone has already just eased me off that the fact that you don't have an intent, because you know that you can do it and I will not find out in 5 years. So if you tell me it's full, that's one. Number two, I know that it will not happen except you allowed it. It doesn't matter what you are feeling. It doesn't matter what that man does. It's still determined by you, understand? But in a man's case, okay, that girl, she see me. Do you trust me that I will not chase it back? Do you understand? Because I'm the one that determines if something will happen. Because I'm the man. Do you get?
I understand. I don't absolutely agree.
Yes.
But I like the way you explain
for
it.
the man, we just look like, again, man ego. Man don't like to feel that they're intimidated by another man. So for you to tell me that one man having friends, so I go the bulge. You can't be like say so
Victor, I want you to understand that you are speaking from the perspective of the men in your generation. Let me move to 2025. And now break it down, because that's why I said, are you saying all men? Because you have to break it down.
If you bring it to 25, they are not men actually.
Oh no, so when you do, that's
when I mean men, I mean men. I mean stone cold men.
Honestly speaking, this day and age, the pettiness of these men of these
I saw
days
men
is
staying
scary.
on TikTok to go and explain their beef with their wife.
Exactly, and you'll be wondering
this?
like, kilo shele.
What is this?
The pettiness needs to be studied. You see, and then before they will say women are emotionally driven. The men of these days.
No, the men of these days they are they're
using emotions.
We are media. I will not be able to use the words that I would like to use to qualify them.
Please, it's free talk.
No, the pettiness. We agree with you. There are some men that are just they're chicken. Like I see men and I'll be ashamed.
Yeah.
Like when we were growing up, one of the things they used to when they were training us to be a man is that you have to have depth.
Right.
One of the values of a man is secrets. Akogi Onshoje, you know what that means. So you don't see man breaking down and tearing up. Although that's not necessarily good.
That's necessarily true.
The man should be expressive so that you don't die of heart attack and all of those things. But at the same time, sir, if you have to shalaye, it's not worth it. Walk away.
Well,
if you have to get the
agree.
fact that you will see somebody's father on TikTok now joining me as guest with like 15 women asking him questions. Hey, ìgbà tí mo wá ra kinní kan fún ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, mo ra pants fún nígbà yẹn ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ilé tí mọ́mí ẹ̀ ń gbé èmi mo san answer. Sir, if I not do again, I not do again, I no born anybody papa well. Which one be? Why do you think you have to explain yourself?
Honestly,
the value of man is depreciating by the day.
I agree.
I said this, somebody I said social media is making people dumber. Because now everybody think that they hold somebody explanation.
But
it's annoying.
But do you blame the social media's world these days? Because in the case of Rosabelle now, it's fair enough for her. So
let's have this discussion of this Rosabelle so that we can, if she's watching, she can have some solution.
Yes, she's watching.
Dear Rosabelle, where's my camera? Which one? This one. Dear Rosabelle. Listen, I don't think you are a victim, but I don't think you are on top of the situation either. I think that you are a woman of like passion. You are driven by emotions. I'm not going to judge you for not taking his words for his words. You'd never be wrong for loving, but you can bear the consequence of loving the wrong person. And now, so I'm not giving, okay, this is my camera. I'm not judging you, but as well, I might want to tell you that you either have a child with no father than to have a child fathered by Jacob. It's a bad idea. So instead of you trying to force yourself into his life and force your child into his life, count your loss now so that you can build your life with that awareness.
Right.
I agree.
Your child will be better having no father than having Jacob.
Oh, and to add to you, And there's something that I think, which I didn't give her my perspective all this while, but I need her to hear me, because I try not to see anything. I try to bring it to the podcast and hear what everybody has to say before I finally give my own opinion. I believe that the baby mama here is the main victim. I believe that if I was the baby mama and I heard about it, I will not continue with the marriage.
Yeah.
Clearly, Roosevelt is a side chick.
Roosevelt is a side
Jacob
chick.
is cheating on the baby mama.
On the baby
with
mama
her.
with her. Because you came to my space, knocked on my door, and you had the effrontery and the audacity to say hello to my son.
Roosevelt, please.
I
think God like you, that you are still alive. Don't try that nonsense again.
Yeah.
Hunting a man to one address and then you have the effrontery to knock it. If they blow your brain off, that's it. We would have been having 3 minutes silence for you right now. There's no, see, if you have to be hunting for the man, then you don't need to keep him in the first place.
Right.
You don't have to. It's not worth it. If it's get to the point where you have to be tracking him out, women are putting Apple tag on man's car and all that stuff. These are not even mentally draining. If you have to do that, why do you think you should keep him? You, even if you can cope with a bomb, don't give your child that kind of a bomb as a father.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
But what if Jacob comes and wants to be in the life of the child?
Arrest him.
Why? Why did you say that?
Because you know it's not his child, right? If you deny your child, it's not yours.
Jacob has not denied the child.
Jacob has not denied
But
the
he said he
child.
doesn't want.
He said it from the beginning that he did not want any relationship.
So what is he saying?
So now
had
that
a
she's
conversation
pregnant,
now.
that's where they are now. She's saying, Jacob is saying, whatever you want to do, I'm in support of whatever you want to do. I cannot tell you what to do, and I will not tell you what you want to do.
He's a smart bastard. He's a smooth player.
That guy's a manipulator.
He's a smooth player. Sister, how old is the pregnancy?
Maybe a couple of weeks, like maybe 6 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks.
So can I turn on the microphone to say this?
Yes, please say it on the microphone.
Get rid of that nonsense.
No, don't. A child,
they will not. I'm the only person that advising you.
A child, whichever way they come to life, you know, a child, whichever way they come, is okay. It's okay. It's okay. But that child is gonna grow and become something big in future.
A bastard because it doesn't have a father.
Whatever. Children with fathers or without fathers, they end up growing to become something.
Let's just take it as your bad mistake.
But please don't take it. Yeah, it's a mistake.
Fix your mistake.
Don't take it out.
Because this Jacob will not be anything. Jacob will be worse. He will go from bad to worse. That's
but we have a lot of.
And guess what? You have justification forever. That this is nonsense.
Yeah.
Tomorrow now, if he says, "I say I'm not taking up any," I say, "But I told you to do whatever you want. I told you I cannot tell you what to do." He's going to come back to it.
There are lots of single mothers taking care of their children.
You know that.
So, you know.
Roosevelt have a child before now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want her to have another child with no father? What kind of wickedness is this?
It's not wickedness. She's pregnant already. She just step up your game, Roosevelt.
And you say it's in America.
Yes.
Step up your game and take care of your children.
So we have 2 kids with no father in America.
I'd rather
Roosevelt, is it worth it?
It's worth it. You made the mistake already. Okay. Count your losses.
Do with this information what you need to.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right. Roosevelt, you've heard from 2 people with 2 strong opinions. And that's how you get your answer. They've told you what they feel about the situation.
You did not come to this world to be a mother. You come to this world to fulfill destiny. Don't whine yourself.
To make do with the information, that they've given you, everyone has said their part.
Fulfilling destiny doesn't stop you from having children.
Having children will stop you from fulfilling destiny.
How is that?
If you're having a child with no father in an economy like this, you will end up in McDonald's. She
knew what she was getting into.
Yeah, but must she die because she make one mistake?
She's not gonna die.
Because you advise her to continue to make another mistake.
Isabel, you're not gonna die.
They want you to make another mistake.
No, you're not going to die. If you were working hard before, now you have
Jacob has an history of being a runner. He gave birth to the baby mama, he ran away. He has an history of being a runner now.
Rosabel, it was your decision. You allowed him to do that to you. Now you're pregnant. You have to step up your game. Take care of your children.
Rosabel, forgive yourself.
Yes.
And clean up your mistake.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, our time is fast spent. We want to thank Victor and Bisola for joining us on this show. And
why are you making it look like you are exhausted? Like we are stressing you. What's that?
It's very. I really enjoyed this show because I enjoyed this topic because Bisola has her persona is she's introverted, and Victor, like I said, is very controversial. So,
but why are you?
Why do I keep saying that?
Because I'm not.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this show, you will see his handle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So go and see for yourself, because they say seeing is believing. Whatever you see, let us know in the comment section what you think about him, if it's controversial or he's not controversial. But anyways, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sending emails and messages. We appreciate you guys so much. Once again, our handles will be on the screen. And Bisola, thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure that you follow her handle. She's an importer, exporter, cocoa water.
Pure water. Importer, exporter.
So, and again, we also want to thank Victor King. Thank you so much for constantly being there, supporting the cause of this podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, I remain your favoriteest host in the world, Creamy Johnson. Thank you so much. To our producer, thank you so much. To the production team, we hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you. God bless you. Bye.
I'll stop having feelings in your marriage. Go get out.
It's okay to admire, but it's not okay to be attracted to another person.
I was about to say
marriage.
I was about to say final word.
Oh yeah, sign out.
I'm Leslie. Admire and let it end there. Don't be attracted.
There's no admire that is harmless.
There is.
If
you smell nice, I'm gonna tell you smell nice. If you look good, I'm gonna tell you look good, but it's not gonna get past that. I'm not gonna be attracted to you. I'm not gonna pursue anything. So don't pursue. Thank you.
Okay, God will help us.
I was going to say their final words, but hello, they took it out of my mouth. So we dab out here. Thank you.